Hey guys, it's your boy Extra Kari. Just wanted to get more updates in for some aspects of the game that I feel is more important to his development as well. Last time we talked about the lieutenants. Today I was hoping, and a few other things. Today I'm hoping to talk about one other aspect of the game that potentially could be useful going forward. That will be the rune stones. Now, with this will pop up at some stage during leveling. You want to try as best as possible to get that. I mean, it takes a bit of time. It's not something you can easily just get going, but if you can, if you're lucky enough and you drop the red runes, you want to try to work through them, build them up as best as possible. The attack and defense rune, as you can see, this is a defense rune. I think over here you have the attack. You can also upgrade them by bringing them in there. You can upgrade the runes nicely using the runestone spirit, so that's good. You can try to get good skill sets on them by clicking on the perfect option there. Start them up. Now this, as you can see, contributes a huge portion of my overall CP. It's really good. It comes with a few skills that that skill damage, a few things that potentially would be useful overall. Everything about this adds up to your overall stats as well. So, and this improves your damage. As you can see, you've got penetration, defense, accuracy, evasion, crit. So all that literally comes to it. Another thing that potentially you would need to be looking at as well is your mounts, as well as the backware. Now I've been able to get a few things going as I've been playing. You want to look into that as well. Now the two benefits of this, besides getting cool mounts, is also the skills that comes with them. Now there are a few skills here. You can equip them as you level up, and when you get new mounts, you see you can get better skills. Look at this one, for example. So I try to put the best skills forward. A start, you want to focus on just the normal epic ones, but once you get better ones, you do want to, as you can see, try to get them in there. And of course there's skill sets as well under the mount for your lieutenants as well. You want to get equipped the ones you feel are really good. Let's take one of these off, and you can see, let's equip that for a second, and then we'll put that back in just to sort of show you one of the main, as you can see. So you really do, it does affect you overall. You can see the skill description there for that as well. As you can see, they do help not just yourself but your lieutenants as well. So you really want to keep an eye out for this. I mean, it's cool getting a mount, but one of the good things about this game is the mounts are not completely useless. They do come with skill sets that potentially benefits your character as a whole, as well as the backward as well. I've been able to get a few going as well, as you can see. Now you can see the passive skills. Let's look at that. This is for myself directly and for my lieutenants as well. You do want to work on this aspect as well. Now if you have excess in terms of the materials that we used to level that up, try to get this as high. Now the higher this gets, the more options you get to open has like skill sets basically, so you can insert more skills. So this affects that as well. The same for the mount as well. So you want to work on your bestial soul to open up more slots, and once you have all 5 open, which is really good, and then the same for this, yeah, you just have to work on getting good mounts basically, and then that's it. Pretty straightforward. Another aspect that I am currently working on, but I have not been able to really get as much going, is the wings. I do have this wing at the moment, but I still need to work on trying to get skill set activated as well as the flight mode for it, so which is good. Then once I activate that, I'll be able to equip it right there, as you can see. So that is something that comes around. You can get the wings from the events. Like I said, it's a matter of time. Sometimes you gotta be patient with this. I'm still working on a few things myself. Yeah, see that there, because you can see this is one of the items I'm just storing them up in my warehouse, just keeping them there, till once I have enough piece, I'll be able to get one of these SP lieutenants again. I can level them up. You can start them up, better yet. Yeah, so most of the time you just keep most of the things you need in your warehouse, so that way you can come back to it later. Another aspect you really need to work on is the gears. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because, unlike most games, if you've played any other games, you know a 3-star gear is better than a 2-star, 2 stars better than a 1-star. So if you can get the red gears going first of all, this one's easy to get because you get them from basically killing regular bosses. Really, you can get them from let's see that there. From this, most of the bosses drop gears. You can get them from literally doing that, as well as most of the events. Most of the bosses literally, they do have a drop rate which is fairly good. In fairness, it's really good, I'd say. I would say that it's good enough to get you by. Definitely you get the gears. I'm still working on trying to get my T8s built up. So at the moment I have T8s, but they're all 2 stars. I do, however, have some T7s that I'm still keeping, and that's because, as you can see, they're pink gears. Now these are harder to get. Reason being, you need these tokens to build them up. And one of the best ways, or one of the easiest ways to get them, it might take time for the non-spenders. If you're a spender, of course you can go into the store, you can get as many of them as you want. But if one of the easiest way to get that, I do believe, is from the reward system. You can either try to beat on them from the beating system. You can try to get them from there, or as you can see, the reward system from the PvP event seems to drop. Now this is one of the biggest ones in terms of the PvP. This is one of the ones where you really get a lot of boost from, if you're doing that. There's a few others that literally pretty much the game is surrounded mostly around PvE. It has a good balance between PvP and PvE events as well. Let's have a look at one of them right now. Now this is one of the events that would pop up later on. You really do want to work on that as well too. When it does come up, it gives you the option for the guardians as well, so you can click on your awakened guardians. As you can see, I've been able to build that up pretty nicely. Now, one of the other things in terms of your wings and your back gear and your pets, you can equip them here as well, which helps with damage. As you can see, it really does help a lot with that as well. You have the gears for this. Now this pops up once a month. So in other words, you have one guardian pop up for a whole month, and that gives you a whole month to try to build it up as best as possible. I have been able to get some pink gears on this one. They're very easy on this to build up, but I'm working on this one now. To get the red gears are easier. Yep. So it's just basic. This is another PvP event. Basically, just capturing territories, defending them, and yeah, it's a whole map of its own, really. So it's really good. The ranking system, there's rewards as well. As you can see, the better you get at it, the much easier it looks, really. So yeah, in a nutshell, those are certain things you want to look out for. Like I said, you want to work on your mount, your backward as well. We did talk about the lieutenants and the skills. Now, as I said, the last video with the skills, you really do want to make sure you have quick skills that enable you to just drop that damage real fast and move on. You know, if you're playing a range or melee, at the end of the day, you can't afford to be in a PvP event. You know you want to have those quick damages, and you just so you can easily evade anything that's coming your way, or better yet, move around. Never stay in place for too long. It just enables people to, you know, just jump on you really. So you don't want that, of course. Yeah. So for now, that's pretty much it. We'll talk about other things that's meant to pop up as they come around. Another, but just before I go, just one more thing that a lot of people not fully aware of at the moment is the titles you get in the game. Now, you do have to look at the titles. Now, they don't stack up in terms of the this overall CPs that comes with them. It doesn't work that way. You do have to select the right ones. Now, some of these ones, as you can see, they do have different values in terms of CP they provide, and you know what once you equip them. See, so the character, this is what the character gets. This is the basics. This is the basic stats that do stack up, not just the CPE, but this is basics. But the equip aspect of it doesn't stack up unless you equip the particular title. So for me personally, I was able to get my hands on this. You can see this is perfect for me. It has that penetration, HP bonus, and the CP bonus it has is really huge. I have crit access to crit and things like that. It's really nice. It's most importantly, it's not about the title you're equipping, it's the bonus, the attributes that really count. So look out for that if you want the best ones for you. This has attack bonus. So if I put that on there, as you can see, I get attack bonus of 1.5%, penetration crit. So this is even just but I wanted a bit more of that HP, but you can always look at it and see which one suits your class better, or what you feel you might be lacking. Overall, that then adds value to your overall stats. It does, like I said, the game is unique and different from most games out there. It gives you full details of all your stats and everything, and you can see my PvP damage still needs a bit of work, as well as my defense. You get those as well. You know, it's one of those things you build up slowly. You can build that easily from here as well. As you can see, the PvE aspect and the PvP increase. These have been able to build really nicely, as well as if you were to go into your guild, this skills as well improve your PvP bonus, like damage bonus and reduction. So you want to work on this as well. It's very useful. As you can see, my current state, that's 10% PvP damage bonus, 8% PvP damage reduction. So that's coming out nicely. Just if you can work on this as well. You get that from doing the key guild events. As you can see, all the events that pop up, some of this you get at the earlier stages, but as you level up, then you start to get access to, or better yet, it could be server based. The older the server gets, and those events pop up as well. So you want to keep an eye out for this. It's a very easy way to get access to some of the tokens you need to level that up. So yeah, that's pretty much it. For those non-spenders, it takes a bit of time, but of course you get there eventually. For those spenders, well, you have events that literally you can drop into and, you know, get items off. Yeah, that's pretty much it really. It does offer a range for both pay to win and free to play, so it's not just focused on pay to win alone. It does offer that aspect. It's just, you know, you just have to know how to go about it. As I said in some of my other videos, it's, you know, personally for me, it's about knowing how to move and how to utilize the space. I'm a hunter, so I can use that. I mean, if you're playing a melee class, it's just about trying to read through the skills, pop the skills, move back, move away. You know, it's all about avoiding stuff if you can. Yeah, but that's pretty much it in a nutshell. We'll talk about other things as time go on, but for now, those are the things you need to look out for. I mean, if there's any questions, please do not hesitate to leave them on the video. I really appreciate them. I look forward to replying to them. And of course, don't forget to click that like and subscribe button. Really appreciate it. So that's pretty much it for today. We'll talk about other things another time.